Hello everyone, we hope you're doing beautifully well, and welcome back to the Oman campaign. Well, we're on day 9, guys. God, that's gone quick. Slightly worrying. Anyway, day 9, I'm going to pass it over to the mission creator Chopsticks to tell us what on earth we're doing today.
Okay, make sure you've got the skins installed. Anyone who missed it? Okay, game start is 5:40. Cap aircraft and helos can take off at 5:45. And the Cast and Strike can take off at 5:50. That should help you out, Cap, with your filming.
I'm typing it in now, thank you very much.
3 targets as usual. It's red attacking this week. The respawn conditions are the usual: disconnect, DCS crash, bugged aircraft, lag, or formation collision. And if you're being your cat jumps on your keyboard, you can respawn.
Nope.
Okay, target B is the main one you're going for. That one needs to be completed, and the helicopters are fairly close to it. Target C is the one that if you don't complete it, it can have knock-on effects in the future. And target A might deal with itself or it might not, but it's up to Redfor to decide that. We'll look at those in a second. If you scroll down, you can see the overview maps. So most of the aircraft that are flying cap will be from Shiraz, from red, and from Liwa or the carrier group for blue. And the CAS aircraft that need to get there are at the near air base, which is Bandar Abbas and Ras Al Khaimah. And the FARPs have been moved slightly. One's near Keshem and one's north of Keshem. So target A is the naval attack.
Which team's attacking Chopsticks?
Redfor.
Red are attacking, Roger.
Yeah. So naval attack is a 3-ship strike group coming up from the south. You just need to stop them from destroying the Red Fleet. So it's not particularly specific. Target B is the main one, Keshem Island ground attack. They're trying to get back onto Keshem again, those pesky blues. So we need to kill 22 of the vehicles out of the 20 Hummers, 5 tanks, and 5 infantry fighting vehicles. They are defended by a couple of IR SAM Stinger missiles and a couple of Vulcans. So good luck with that. And target C is the convoy with a HVT. So you need to wipe out the transport vehicles in that convoy, not necessarily the tanks, because the HVT will be in the transport vehicle. That is heading north towards Kasab Air Base from the UAE. So work that out for yourself as to where you think it's going to be. FARP locations are standard, but there's now a Redfor Vigan road base set up near the Red FARP. And I think that's it. Over to the teams or questions.
Okay, best go through the targets. Do we know where the blue fleet is and where the red fleet is?
You'll know where your own fleets are.
Yeah.
And you know that, therefore, roughly where they'll be coming from.
Right, okay. Figure that out.
You should pick them up on radar, shouldn't you, really? You should get a U or something.
Okay. Target B, do we know where that is in Keshem?
Yes, it's right near the blue FARP.
Okay, follow-up question. Where's the blue FARP? Blue FARP is not on Keshem.
So if you look... So yeah, the blue FARP is just off of Keshem.
Bit, yeah,
it's near Keshem.
Roger, so it's that south, kind of middle south, okay. Target C, I'm guessing transport vehicles are the lorries?
There's the Urals, yeah, the troops transport, and I think there's a Hummer in there as well.
Okay, that's
good. And they're protected by a SAM, like a drivable SAM, and a couple of tanks.
Roger. Okay, that's Cap's question. I want questions about freaks as well, but I guess we better get the mission sorted. Any questions about the mission, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the red, you said the red strike aircraft are coming out of Bandar Abbas. Does that, and the target's on Keshem, that's not very far away.
20 miles.
No, but Raz is also not that far away. It's 40 miles.
We got out. I've missed when you said we had blue aircraft at Raz. Sorry.
Well, that's where the strike aircraft will be. But don't forget that the CAS aircraft can't take off until slightly after, and they've got to sort all their weapons out and all that jazz.
All right. I didn't read any of that, obviously. So.
Oops.
So, real quick, have we moved the blue AWACS at all away from the front lines?
It's in a SAM net, so if the reds get there, then it's fine. It's in the same distance as the red one.
Okay, I point that out because I looked at the red SAMnet and the blue SAMnet from the last mission, and ours is right on the front lines of the SAMnet, where theirs is about 50 miles behind their SAM.
I think you'll find it's near Aladdin, the AWACS.
Just saying, because we're
The
having
tankers are further up.
the Reds obviously aren't having this problem.
Well, what you'll notice is that Iran is quite large and the UAE is quite small. So it's easier for a Tomcat to fire a Phoenix into the UAE. But it does have sound defense.
You actually gone for the AWACS on our side?
It's 50 miles behind the SAMNet.
We fired.
We'll run out of gas before we get near it.
We fired at it, but it was too far away.
Yeah, whereas ours is actually on the SAMNet.
Well,
Stop
I mean,
complaining and just get on with the mission. Come on, let's go.
Next question.
Stop complaining about something.
Is the SRS is set up for this server?
It is,
I
yes.
assume? Okay, cool.
Has the coalition passwords changed for the SRS? Because I
No.
was just trying to.
Should be the normal default ones unless RC's messed it up.
And we're using the same server IP, yeah?
What did I miss?
That's just he wants to check the EAM passwords are working.
So our SRS server is this server, right?
Yeah.
This new SRS server we're using, EAM is just the same faction name, lowercase.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, anything else about the mission, guys? The mission.
Oh, Iran had F-16s. Oh, well.
It does now.
Oh, how about that? Okay, guys, very good. So that's the mission. Let's do teams, sort it out to make sure we're happy with them. Then we'll go off into our little groups. Sorry, before we go any further, let's just do freaks, because this is always confusing. So
scroll down to additional info. All the way down.
All the way down. Look, everyone, airfield information, blue tankers, weather. Is easy communications on or off? Question.
It's on.
Thank you. And yep, that's all I need to know. Here we go. Right, so red GCI is magic on 242. So let's write 242. Flight freak, what's our guard? 243. Sugar, I've just written that down wrong. Blues magic is 244. Their guard is also coalition 243. And flight freaks are normal. Any questions about the freaks today, guys? Right, teams. Aston on the red. Am I red or blue today, guys? Does anyone know?
Not red.
Yeah, you said you were going to be blue.
Right. Okay. Aston, Talon, Bean, and Danny in Jeffs. Beamer, Leighton, Seahorse, Bear, Signori, the Dream Team in F-16s. Audi, MT, Merc, Chopstick, Squiddle in the flankers. Aston 2, very imaginative. RC, Cap, Cover, Bull. Ooh, and Jeff 17s, okay. Opal is Kingston and Skill and Stoat in Tomcats. So, okay. Ghost Fox is bombing it along in an F5. Blood in his solitary. Blood's got no friends today in the Vigam. And Cypher and Mookie in the AV8B. And Helicopters, Triumph, KA50s, nice. Kelso, Dragon, and Dev in KA50s in Triumph, giving a total of 23 units and 12 cap aircraft. And a quick sup of tea. Blues are Ford, Obi, Frisco, Grump in green buttons. Chevrolet also in said Hornet are Tebro, Cheyenne and Lockie. Hummer in F-16s are Dove and Ruby. Cadillac is LO in FC3. All of those are empty. A small turnout today, guys. Plymouth in F14, Tomcats, Mad Eyes, Whistler, Nightmare. And that's it, giving a... Oh, helicopters empty, giving a total of 12 cap aircraft and obviously 12 aircraft total. That's a fair fight, guys. Well done. Well done. So everyone's happy with teams?
Meh.
Good. I mean, that's generally what we say. As long as the cap aircraft are equal, it's more or less going to be a fair fight. So I think that's what people say, isn't it?
Well, red are normally heavily outnumbered when we're...
We'll find out in about an hour and a half.
Roger. Okay, guys, fine. Let's go into our separate Discord things now and do our tactics, guys. Okay, guys, talk me through your tactics. Probably...
So, if no one has any objections, I'd like to take Aston, at least Aston 1, on the anti-ship strike.
Roger, you got some good missiles, haven't you? Don't remember that the missiles don't go over land. Just remember that.
See you today, so we should be all right.
Roger.
You're obviously taking away cap aircraft.
We've only got 3 strike aircraft this week. We've got a big one and 2 Harriers, so they will need protecting because obviously we can't do the mission without those 3 aircraft.
My plan is to
Mistake we always make that we lose the fight in the air and then suddenly all our ground attackers get destroyed. However, if that goes well, there's no reason you can't RTB to La or Bandar Abbas, equipped with anti-ship weapons, and go after the fleet.
I mean,
It is not really equipped for anti-ship.
we've got 4 16s, 3 14s, and 4 Jeffs, so probably been doing CAS or CAP.
I think there's plenty of cap aircraft.
The ship strike is only 3 ships, and we don't need to destroy it entirely, just weaken it enough that it doesn't kill the Red Fleet. So my thinking was take myself, Bean, and Danny with 2 of the cruise missiles each to go and at least damage that, and then the other Jeffs, led by RC, can go and do cap or whatever, and that should get us 2 objectives.
I was thinking if the second group of JF-17s go after the targets at Bandar Abbas, I mean, a couple of CBU-99s would just do the trick.
You want the numbers fighting their planes because they've got 12 cap aircraft. If we don't have similar or more than their cap aircraft, we will lose.
And they're all going to have 10 AMRAAMs, so prepare yourselves mentally. Horrible.
6 Phoenixes.
Guys, if we've got 23 guys and 12 a cap, doesn't that mean 11? We've got 11 ground attackers here. Am I missing the obvious?
We've got 6 ground attackers. Remember, 3 of them are helicopters. I think that might be where the numbers get. Yeah,
and 5. The Jeffs, I don't think I counted them as cap aircraft because I thought most of them would be doing something. Or at least mixed.
I still think you have the chance to fly out there, kill a few aircraft, and then land and get new weapons and do the anti.
We can also, with the Jeffs doing the anti-ship strike, I've been playing around with it, and we can do a mixed loadout. We can carry 2 SD-10s, 2 heat seekers, the jammer pod, a fuel tank, and the cruise missiles.
Nice.
So we can drop the cruise missiles off and then go straight over to throw some SD-10s around. And that's only half of. We can carry 2. Usually, we're only carrying 4. So
slight switch up. Maybe
instead of you can trim it out. I've tried it. It's fine.
What's your fuel like on that run?
That is carrying a single 800 gallon tank on the center line, so it should be all right. The mission I did last week, Blood, when I hunted you guys down, I still had full internal fuel when I got back to base, effectively.
All right, if you think you can do both, then give it a go. I guess it might also drag some of their forces off into that direction.
Just maybe a slight switch up. Maybe instead of all of you being set to anti-ship, maybe half of you guys actually acting as a cap for the other half, if that makes sense. And then I don't know what Bloodnock's plans.
I'll say I'll say cap and Talon. Simple.
Your only other issue is that
you and Bean go anti-ship and me and cover go cap to cover you guys when you're.
So I'd be worried about taking only 4 of the cruise missiles because some of them are going to get shot down. They are subsonic cruise missiles, so against armed targets, I'd want to be dropping more of them to get them through.
Yeah, I've done a lot of anti-ship missions, and if you don't get that critical mass of missiles, then you might as well not turn up.
But the question is, what you've got planned? What's your plan, Bloodknocker? Are you gonna go in with the Jeffs? Because that gives you another 2 to the mix.
I was actually going to take Mavs and go after B, land at the road base, and then sit and wait while the air fight above happens, and then I can be primed to go after A or B, depending on what the situation is.
That seems very sensible.
I don't entirely think the ships are all together should be our main focus.
No, they shouldn't. You should be going after B and C, which means if you do that, you can take 2 glide bombs that are cluster munitions. You can take your 4 air-to-air weapons per Jeff, as you would normally. You can take out probably most of the target B with cluster munitions. Then you can go into a cap roll, refuel if you wish, and then the Harriers and the Vigan can mop up. But remember, B needs to be done, and C has implications if you don't do it. A has no bearing on the campaign.
I would say that the Harriers can rearm and refuel at that FARP the helicopters are using. So in all honesty, I'm going to be able to sling off probably 2 or 3 sets of 4 Mavericks in rapid succession if I could just keep diving in and out of that FARP and picking up new munitions.
Yeah,
so
don't take JDAMs, they are bugged.
Yeah.
Talon.
Yes, Danny.
What we'll do then, take centrifuge weapons on the Jeffs. So 2 centrifuge weapons, a targeting pod on the center pylon, and then we take the SD10s and PLE5. Then we can go land at the road base. We've got a parachute for some reason. Hello. Go land at the road base, and we just go boop anti-ship.
I'd be
Don't land at the road base.
I wouldn't do that purely because the Jeffs are based out of Shiraz, so getting all the way over to near Bandar Abbas takes a long time. And I would be, I'd be much happier.
Don't land at the road base unless you've got a reverser, because you'll get to the farm and you'll be sat. No, you need a reverser to actually take off again.
I'm up for Kingston's idea, to be honest. Taking the Jeffs to Bandar Abbas, doing the clusters, and then providing extra cap.
Ignore them.
We can split.
Turn around on that.
And the AVAGs and the helos can take out the target C, which is the convoy, the HVT.
The best people to go after the convoy are actually the choppers.
Yeah.
Because they've got their laser-seeking missiles, they can hover, and they can take them out far more simply than we can.
Yeah, but it's the distance.
Yeah,
they've got to cross over that strait, and they could easily be picked up by someone's radar and just killed.
Yeah, I think
There's
the
no terrain
helicopter should go for objective B, just simply because it's closest to them.
I agree.
That
I think the
overwaters
best
for the helicopters.
And the helicopter.
I think the best
cap pretty much immediately, so that should be priority number 1.
I think the best choice for going after the convoy, if anyone, is Blood in his Vigan. To fly fast and low and sling some Mavericks at exactly what needs killing.
Yeah, so that's why I intend to stop at the road base, is I can destroy 4 targets at B in my first run, hide at the road base, and then depending on how the situation develops, I can be flexible. I could go to B if we've lost aircraft to destroy that. I can go to A if we've got an opportunity, or even go for go for the ships if that presents.
But B is defended by IR Sam's Blood. What are you going to do about that?
Mavs outrange them.
So 12 versus 12 caps means the ground pounders have free reign.
Yep. And they're also closer to the target, and they can also defend over the ocean.
Yeah, this one's kind of into that.
Yes, we stay on the runway and play maybe World of Warcraft.
The Harriers being at Bandar Abbas is going to be a nightmare. We're not going to get, even if they take off 10 minutes after us and we're miles away, so, we just have to do the best we can.
Just a quick question. Did everyone update their SRS? Is it 1806? Is that what everyone's using?
Yes, I think so.
But you don't need to. You can use 805.
This update was a little over a week ago now, and it was just to bring the P-47 up to work.
Yeah. I'm gonna join y'all. I don't like numbers.
Welcome.
Okay, so what's the general plan? I mean, I think there's only 13 of us, so I think we should do. Personally, I'd say all stick together and just go up north of Kasab and try and hold them back.
Keep right track.
I'm thinking about switching to an F-14, but I'm not going to be the flight lead.
Yeah. Whistler can flight lead.
Yeah.
Quite frank, I think we need to get the 14s up ASAP after launch time and just get a wall of Phoenixes at them. At least make them go defensive.
Well, your F-14s are your nightmare on their side, yeah.
Say again?
I said their F-14s are going to be the nightmare for us with their Phoenixes, so if we can get them knocked out, then we can take over.
Yeah, so. But I think we should definitely put the 14s up ASAP and just get a wall of Phoenixes, because at least it puts them on their back toes. Because if
How close are the carriers to the AO?
Not that close.
Yes, I'm expecting another 150, 200 nautical mile flight.
So what you're saying is the grievances that we addressed before were not answered.
No, they were.
So which means the Air Force planes are going to be the ones that are going to be getting first contact. So we're going to be relying on you while the naval craft get in range.
And we're still flying from Lewa, so we're far too.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, guys, we kind of figured out this one's kind of handed to red on a plate, so we're just going to have to make it as messy for them as possible.
I was thinking about
stay
dropping into the hills near Kasab and flying flanker style for a little while. Wait for their ground attack people to come in and then pop up and try to take them down if we can.
If history has proven anything, the ground attackers like to wait till late to try and get their thing done, to try and anticipate us being out of gas and RTB, so I'm expecting more of a late strike.
Do you think, though? I reckon the Harriers are going to try and get off on the dot because they can get there before us, and then they can clear the FARP and probably get then try and get the convoy.
Possible, but that's why we need the Air Force guys to play lead for us while the Navy catches.
Should we? Yeah, exactly. Should the Navy's first task be to transfer into the land and then stay on tarmac, refueled, waiting for Air Force guys to go bingo?
Yeah, then we'll drop into Res, or if we have to, Al Manhad.
Wherever's the blue fields.
Guys, we only have 3 Air Force guys.
Only problem is we really need the F-14s. So
yeah, we need the F-14s.
It's basically
to
the
stay in
Hornets.
the air.
It's basically the Hornets that can stay as backup.
We can always, what we can do is we can launch the Tomcats, get the Tomcats on immediate offensive. They'll go back, grab fuel, grab armament, and then we can get up while the rest of the fight's going on and just hang up by the tanker and wait for you guys to be.
If we have anyone hold back, they're going to have free reign to get into the AO and just take it.
They're going to probably try and go for those ships also. It's coming from the south.
Yeah, make no mistake. They have 7 Jeffs, 3 F-16s, and 3 F-14s. They're definitely not lacking for cap.
Yeah, we need everything.
No, they're
at
not.
the same time,
They're counting their Jeffs. They're counting their Jeffs as ground attackers, and they're not going to be doing
they still carry air to air. So as soon as they have.
Where's the blue carrier exactly?
About 200 miles from the
far away to the southeast as you can get.
Probably.
Yeah, about what I figured. They're like it's back where it was at the same last mission.
Okay. I would have burned towards Ras Al Khaimah and filled the air with Phoenix and land and rearm.
Yeah, if I were the captain, I would steam closer to Fajara and use our new Arleigh Burke's defense missile systems as intended. Just stay closer to the front. But that's
Raz is a blue base also.
Yeah.
To the north.
Yeah, I know. Just don't want to make it too easy for them to start sending cruise missiles at our carrier.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, this Oman campaign thing's been a bit of a train wreck in my opinion. It seems like it's each week it's like one side or the other has by like a shit ton.
In most cases, it's been a mission failure because of one target not being taken out. Like 1 week it was blue, 1 week it was red. It's been flopping back and forth, so it could be anyone's game. Just have
90% isn't bad.
Well, if 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and that's 66%, then let's get it done.
We're coming from the air base. We might as well just come up the coast and try to give the ships a little protection also. Cause, blood or somebody's going to try and go after them. Those Jeffs carry anti-ship missiles.
Yeah, they do.
So that's a
150
threat
miles.
right there.
Yeah, the Arleigh Burkes have the new multi-channel radar, though. Are they guarded by any fleet escort?
Well, they might be able to take care of themselves, right?
Yeah, they're 3 ships. They're going to take care of themselves pretty well.
As I said, they don't have that much anti-ship unless the Jeffs are going full out. They're after the primary target, after all, right?
Yeah, they're after the
And
primary
remember
target.
The Jeffs are 2 missiles
And
per
they'll probably
plane.
and they'll probably go for the convoy as well.
And remember, guys, that the only mission critical target is Bravo.
Yep, the Hummers.
which we're
Ketchum,
doomed to try
Ketchum.
to defend. We learned this last time on Ketchum. We can't defend it. They will have free reign after they wipe us out trying to defend it.
Well, like the man said, let's give them fucking hell.
So if all they have to do is get B, and it's in Keshem, then what the hell are we?
Is it possible that you Air Force guys can swing east and to the eastern side of Iran and come in from the land side? That would give you some evasion cover.
I don't see why not.
Depends on the air defense. If they have some SA-10 set up there, then you're going to have to swing all the way around that shit.
Oh, well, adapt or die, right?
Squirtle could get us there.
I'm
clueless. Tag with Hummer.
I mean, I'll do it. I can.
All right, guys, we're at 20 minutes after. We got this or what?
Where are we heading, guys? What runway and ting?
Cap runway 1 left.
1 left.
SRS.
Cap on the runway. Whew, got there. Just about got there. Right, IFF done and checked. Data link done and checked.
You can move up if you want. Myself, Dean, and Danny are.
SPJ done and checked. DTC done and checked. 242 check. 243 check. 141 check. All done. Tomcats, Oscar Mike.
I've got it unable to comply. Do I need to shake off? Seals is what you fucking... Native? No.
High strike Uber, born our way to Bandavas.
Maybe asking for NVGs again. Magic, targeting the first line.
Town had a DCS issue on takeoff. I'm just respawning. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Being over. Okay, Kelsey's good to go. Yeah, cover. This is Bean. I'm gonna try and catch up with Danny.
Travel away.
Roger, stay with you.
I had a DCS issue, I'll take you off again now.
Right. Okay, turn in south. Okay, now Gretchen is going to be happy if I find smoke in. Turn in left, south.
Okay, you two boys confirm your data links working?
Right. Confirmed. Yep.
Right, and we're set up and ready, I think. Make sure you've set your mic 6 and your transponder and your interrogator, guys.
Cypher 4 times 5 for return to FAB.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a couple checks I think, Beam, I think you're at Papa 5, your shop is unknown to me. Make sure you set up your James 5x5, who's calling? I've got my eye on 630, can you hear me? Both of them? Have it on interrogate and receiver, can you hear me alright?
2 jamming.
Yep, I got you. Sorry, my SRS was absolutely having a meltdown. I think I got it working though now. So you guys already lift off? We did. We're probably 5 miles away, and on course heading is 2. Skull Angels 4-5, dropping time. Copy DJ2, I'll meet you all over there. Aegis, the first gauge M6, click the right arrow up near the dot, go over there and hit set M6 there as well. So I set the this is Bean. I think I've set my IFF now. Can you check, please? You're good. Let me check ahead of us. Bean, if that was a sound check, I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, your IFF's good now, Bean.
that conning on our right?
That is Talon, I think.
3, where are you? Aston 2, 3, where are you? I've lost you.
On your 6 now.
Roger. How do we dump the tanks, RC? Do we smack the Admiral's doorbell, or is there something else?
Have the jettison page on the SMS.
Copy, I'll figure it out when I get there.
And then I'll show your tanks empty on your right.
Are we landing at air refueling, or what are we doing?
I don't think we've talked about it.
You should have loads of fuel.
Copy.
Yeah, we've been running pretty much the whole time, and I'm still showing about 2,800 meters in the external tanks. Yeah, I'm slowing down. Pounds out. Speed around 300.
Cap, are you taking left or right thing?
Cap left, you right. Oh, Mirage just buzzed us. Who's that naughty fellow?
Easy, go, 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 go.
I felt that shockwave as he went by. He may have a big fancy Mirage, but we've got numerous Jeffs with Donkey Kong Willies.
That's a 2-3 foamed up right wing. Whenever I turn right, I see something out the window that's large and long.
Yes, you do. Next DCS question video, can I put this Donkey Kong Willy in the back of your Sidewinder? Oh, we can do that right now.
Go ahead. You've already done. You're doing on Twitch, you've already demonetized. And beam covers loose echelon, right?
We've got ATC on this.
Beam cover here. Beam cover you close. Yep, I'm loose echelon right. Check your trip off. Dragon, I see a green smoke dead ahead. Must be a bit of fog. Must be an operator echelon left of Danny. Airport is gonna be right from that. Roger. Jeez, Danny. I'm way slow. I'm gonna break off right.
Just supposed to be silly.
Copy, copy. Cool, so I don't go the shoreline for now. Go to the speed cap, or you want to speed up?
That's really, I don't know this plane enough, guys, so I'm in your hands, really.
I would encourage you to increase altitude and increase speed. This thing really sips on its gas if you take it up above 30k.
Okay, then we'll head up. Here we go. Right, I'm taking that small body right. We're quite a long ways. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit higher than that. I'm just fighting this night copter. All Mike, you have to manage descent on white. Assess the distance to the target. Roger. Traffic, Kingston, long final.
Wow, they're already there. Amazing.
Damn.
That Tomcat.
Looks like Lars has already taken multiple hits.
Oh, we lost the man. In the face.
I see, safe fuel state. Sounds just got a tally of green smoke. 8.5. Copy. 2-3 is 8.1. And we're leveling off at 30 here.
Comms.
Reflecting additional group southeast from side 100 miles. Painted 27 heading northwest. Possible to contact hostile.
Cap data link clean.
Flex pushing loud, be advised I'm at the very far end of 27. Magic Bear, Kalispera. refuel, then we'll be available for tasking. Copy. Can you guys use the same FARP as Bert?
Because he's a beacon. What aircraft is this? I thought the Vigan could use the ground base. No, that's broken in multiplayer unless you have to touch my wheel up against the farm. Visuals, what are you?
Any way to know when our afterburner's on, guys? It doesn't sound as stupid as shit.
Right hand side above your MFD, there's a panel, and there's a light up AV.
Feet wet. See if I can pick up any targets.
Copy.
Yeah, I see it.
27 end.
Roger, I'm at right near the 27 is in the ocean. Yeah, here, likely to hit me unless you have a break.
Yeah, I'll do a break and turn and get some speed off. Then come in right
I reckon, okay, got a rocket with my face, I'm already being to repair.
See, you was both advised, I'm unsure, final.
We've just lost one. Eco. Awesome.
Ground pound is getting under attack, full burn.
Contact coming from southeast of Bullseye, and the nearest group is south of Bullseye, 40 miles.
I'm gonna try and jump over here and try and use the houses as cover until I can see anything. So I'm going to continue right to 150. Roger.
Cap is still 125 knots per mile out.
Why did Cap go in? Why did ground pound go in without us? I could try slowing down the coast north and try and use that hill behind it as cover and try and pop up and out and shoot from there and then just pop back down. Using it.
Contact, daily link, 12 o'clock.
Is 138 miles. Yeah, about 120 out.
Roger.
Use bad luck. Okay, so it's taking off 2614.
I'm picking up chopper freak. Does anyone know what the chopper freak is? So I can get rid of it.
No. Chap, that's me trying to speak to Kel.
Copy. Just checking. Copy.
Danny, Kel. Kelso, go. Danny, Kelso's trying to get over on the limb here and see he's not on a frequency. I'll relay. What do you need? Can you advise him there's a guy inbound from Angel's 9, probably about 10 nautical miles to his south? Roger. Hey Danny, they're relaying that they've got something jumping them, descending after Angel's 9, I'll let F14 about 150, push into it. Copy, burn is set. Alright, we're burning there to support. Magic Seahorse is out of log, available for task.
Chopsticks cap.
Supermatic, confirm the hostiles are across the water, correct? They're on the little island. So he's going to be right at the end of all right. 120, getting it. 120. Leaving the left battalion on HSD. Meta Contatic, hostile Bra 200, 6 miles, 80. Kings, you come Kings. Kingston down. Easy on you getting back at 1 there. ETA Tomcats, 5 minutes.
Get him, Kingston.
Danny's flight, JF-17, ETA 2 minutes.
Hostiles, 90 miles, nose.
Yeah, I think I got another missile off my butt. Down in the... Still not about the hills, 13078 miles. Angels, 43. Yeah, we don't have any cap here. They're going to come back. Pick us off.
Tally coast. Mathematic
900 left in my externals on each side.
Yeah, roger that. Aston 2, battle spread, prepare for combat, expect M54s.
Short final for our landing taxiway. Flights are landed at WAR on 09. There's 2 Tomcats ready to take off from the 278. Go over dropping your tanks, Cap.
Yeah, let's get rid of these bags and get into combat when... yeah, well, go over it, I mean.
You hit 10, pop up there, never mind. Sure. Master, I'm Tim Cold, I'm Winchester, I'm rerouting to Banter Atlas to rearm refuel. I think we might have to hit the Admiral's doorbell.
Red Tomcat's turning hot. What's internal fuel?
Internal fuel approximately 5,800.
68.
The fuel bar will refill when you're on to internal fuel.
Well done.
Let's go on loud 27. All flights, friendly Tomcats rolling loud airbase. Tomcats, beautiful. Go team. Spaceship Tomcat, I love it.
Aston 2 approaching Kesham north.
Roger, mid chopsticks inbound. With the Admiral's doorbell, drop the SD-10s. Yeah. Magic, she was prosecuting target, it was 4. Danny 2 at 14, RMS 1506, northeast of Border. AFM, turn, please, north. Copy, turning north.
Get ready for 554s, guys.
Yours, prosecuting contacts 44 and 16.
Adjust right, 10 degrees.
Seahorse, Nancy, copy, southwest of, southeast of Bullseye, enemy contacts. We are contact to
Cap scope clean. Oh, hello. What's that all about?
Yeah, 60 not your range to Cap. I'm still
80.
I can't make enough
Picking up targets.
Yeah, well, 80. All weapons. 7 around contact 14050 miles. Well, at least we're on our ground. We can call for a lorry to pick us up. 453 contact is 13056 miles. Exactly. Driving.
$60 miles, target.
Contact on sensors, no need for further barcode. Copy. She's coming back over the enemy.
You got any targets to scope?
I have unknowns. Looks like friendly.
Copy, I'm still clean.
10 targets this way, jet. At 38,000.
Okay, why's my radar not working? Why's my radar not working?
Sound very impressive. Nope, that was enemy. So those are enemies on the scope.
Got blank scope. Anything I'd obviously be doing wrong? RWA. Oh, here we. No. Maybe I'll get mine later.
I got 2 contacts, Angels 33, 60 miles out, 151.
November 14, Tomcat, Phoenix away, enemy
On the nose.
not on us now.
Unknown, 20 miles ahead. Must be friendly.
Cover defense. Yeah, friendly. Yeah,
Friendly.
Driver's traffic.
Negative 60 miles out, 60.
This is a warning.
Oh, that's not good.
Skill, magic. It's a Phoenix, it's 50 gray in the air. Oh, I'm hit. Oh, give me a bit towards the nearest hostiles. It's not long taking off from LAR. Yeah, that didn't give me much time. Traffic, nearest hostiles, 130,995. That's over. Roger that. 2
2-2, this is 2-3. I got contacts on that bank 142, 66 miles out. Angels. Yeah, I can see the headlights on my screen. Thank you.
Three, can I use my Jersey doorbell?
Aircraft coming for Keshem. I'm down. Donald Jason, I'll spot for you. I've got sight on most of the Atlantic. Targets to Casaberia, and down 540 some steering.
Cap on the fire.
We're catching ground at the moment because there's a serious battle going on above us.
Cap clean. God damn it.
Told me it was a 54A. As soon as it told me that, I was down.
Cap can't jettison his tanks, but I'll go in fully loaded.
Is it because you're over 0.9 marks? You have to be below 0.9 marks to jettison.
Thank you. Done.
Negative south.
Roger, Kingston.
Okay, baby, let's fight.
Vector the bandits, please.
Informatic nearest contact is Bra 140 87 miles. 140 87 miles.
140 thank you.
Tomcat C was. On your nose, 37 miles, 6 contact hostile, Angels 3-1 descending.
Oh, the girlfriend's in Vietnam, bar. I can do these bitches with my massively inferior weapon.
Skill C, what's you calling?
3, what's your 20?
If I'm just wondering if you're coming up, because I'm getting spammed for you.
Yeah, we're en route, just approaching this course. 100 miles on the nearest enemy.
Wonderful, this like.
I'm to 2 o'clock cap, 3 miles. This one is still ongoing basis.
No contacts on scope still for some reason.
Downing 4 enemies, TWS locked at.
Why doesn't my radar work?
Cap, I have you on data link. Your closest target's going to be about 40 off your nose. He is Angels 3-4. Descending. 237.
I know I'm dodging it.
Go for cover. Medical 9 again, but 14033.
Jesus, learn to dodge.
Hey, for medical on that target, he appears to have fired and gone cold. I'm going defensive. Magic is spinning, go ahead.
Get off me! Come and fight me properly. Oh, really?
Roger, I'm down. I'm spotting on the attack site. Waiting. If you see any of our aircraft headed this general direction, steer them to me on 243 and I'll provide exact eyeball contact to where our high value targets are out here.
Okay, baby. You got girlfriend Vietnam? / Ketchum Island?
Jettisoning in, it's not letting me below 0.9 Mach.
Let's dance.
I had that issue too, I couldn't just do it.
Now, near Casaberia and Sulphur. I can probably rip them off.
What you doing out there? What you doing out there? Kingston, how many of your Tomcats are left? Say more than one.
All of us.
Oh, thank God. I'll be sweeping in the ground in my lone Jeff. You guys do your ting.
That's great. I can just alive and oh no. What's happened? You got Bean with the gap, you'll be fine.
Oh, Bean. Good man. Stick around.
Flight Magic for the Cap aircraft recommend preserve fuel and ammunition.
Oh, right. Let's do this!
Skill Magic second. Skill Magic recommend preserve fuel and ammunition. It's 1-5. All of the enemies appear to be southwest from the Kassab area. I'm going to take up an orbit healing. So I got him to Jennison, but it took a while. You have to pretty much reset master arm and one at a time. Press it like 6 times. Magic Kessler, do you have an attack aircraft that could come over to Ketchum for these targets?
Right, why can't I see you? You're 30 miles, why can't I see you? What am I doing wrong in this aeroplane? What am I doing wrong in this aeroplane? Got him. Hey baby! What kind of girlfriend is it that you have in Vietnam? I see him 30 miles off my nose. Okay, baby. I just want to talk. I just want to tow. GTI, what type is he?
Cap, I'm coming to back you up. Maintain control.
He's turning hot, 30 miles, Oman.
Cap, ray gun.
Yeah, F6, Spike F16.
Nathan.
Directions, contact frequency 243. Hey, baby.
Cap, I'm coming to assist, but I have no ISA on the target.
Sweet. Fox 3 Cap. Okay, baby, let's dance.
Straight for Kelso.
Where the hell's the range? There it is, 20 miles. Turning in. Burners on. Let's do it, baby. Fox 3.
Now. You're right, Cap. I'm coming to assist. 24 miles up from that contact. He's hiding in the hill.
14 miles.
It's 60. Matic contact. 19055 miles, enters 35 and enters 34, ascending to contact hostile.
10 miles.
Yeah, I have a Fox 0 and then one of the about to turn cold because I'm out of Phoenixes. Copy. So you can take 03 right. I'm trying to order it and heading for it. It's down the way, making your take off now quickly. You've got to break speed first.
Cap evasive. Fuck you! Cap cold. He's still up.
Schematic, graph 1, 905, 41 miles.
Damn it.
39er. Cap, I'm coming to prosecute contact now, I'm going to the hill.
Do it quick, there's a Tomcat coming. I've got to go and rearm. GCI, get Cap 2, quicker space to rearm, please. Home plate.
Copy, you said at F18. F18, so that's fine. This is being Fox 3, copy, thank you. Magic coming out, bandit on the nose, 21054, 2 ship at 14, coming in hot on the strikers. Cap 023 for 47 home plane.
Yeah.
Cover striker allows. miles. Engines 41. Copy, I believe there's Fox on me. I'm turning defensive at the moment. It's a 2-ship F-14.
Wingman 04, be careful.
Did you just recalculate in which direction did you go to the notch?
One Wingman 04. It's gonna get snuck up on. No! Get out! Get out!
Cap cover, you got a 2-ship F-14 coming in about your 5 to 6 o'clock. Nazi. Advance you on Mertz with hostile.
Crazy man. Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Seahorse Nazi on your nose, 11 miles further. Roger.
That man's down.
Copy match 1. Seahorse Nazi, contact.
God damn it.
190, 16 miles. Angels 04, descending. Symptomatic on your nose to contact hostile. Roger, start available tasking. Symptomatic contact. Bra. 21053 miles. Angels 13, climbing. Roger, intercepting. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Go, Seahorse, go.
Cover defending. Cover's defending, magic.
I'm coming in, baby. Girlfriend is literally in Vietnam right now. Guys, I'm gonna stop jamming. Oh dear, that's no good.
Kingston, we are refueled, taking off, under our last 7 right.
Is that Seahorse down?
Negative cap.
Hello, Kingston. I'm Supercap. Who are you?
Aeronautic Commander on board head north. Nearest contact Bravo 3016 miles. Engine 02.
Hi, Kingston.
There's a ready missile, and thank you for the... Is that aircraft right next to me friendly, Magic? Because he just zoomed past me on takeoff.
Hi, Kingston.
That's correct, Kingston friendly aircraft. You're lucky, Cap, you nearly had a hello back with the Phoenix up your ass.
Yes, I did. So, are these gear down or what?
And the rest go short panels for whoever it is on the right hand side. Left skill.
Yes, they are. Jurassic Park.
Merged, dogfight.
Go and help him.
Oh, what the?
Oh, Seahorse! Bad Seahorse.
It just went straight through a hill, boys. I retired from DCS. Magic contact Bra 16018 miles. Now we're 16018 miles. Thank you for 3 contacts. Hostile.
Move, 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 move. Thank you. Come again. Supercap, 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 Supercap. How do I do nozzle steering? Why is it not working? Oh, come on, guys. There we go. Beautiful. Cap down. Is anyone left in my flight? Cap down and recharge refueling. I mean, in my planes.
Archie, can we send him back for more Phoenixes? I just volleyed 6 at them to give them a scare, should buy us some time. Think of the readings, but... Say again, chopsticks? Just think of that how far in 6 Phoenixes.
Rearming complete. Supercar. Ground crew, update my DTC, yo.
190, roger.
Please unplug the car first.
Okay, you left Chinese rotter. There you go. We try that again.
Please unplug the car first.
Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means, mate. But we can do this all day.
Copy, updating the DTC now.
There's a good lad. There's a good, ooh.
DTC update complete.
Who's been shot down now?
Cap Kelso.
Hello.
Hello. Recommend tasking a couple of Cap aircraft to go ground guns on target Bravo.
Warning.
Can you guide me to it?
Covers Bingo, Winchester, Fox 3. Roger. It's
Warning.
south of Keshemal Airport.
Warning.
Copy, let me get airborne, I'll do the job.
Warning.
Roger. You'll see the green smoke of the Blufor right across that little bay. There's a there's some buildings. We've got multiple. We've got one rocket launcher, anti-air launcher to the east, about 2 miles. That's the only real threat I see here.
Alright, I'll get to Keshim and shout you. Let's friggin' go!
Magic coming out RTV to water.
Tally green smoke.
Across the bay, there's a small harbor. That facility has got a number of Humvees. East of that, by about 2 miles to 3 miles, is one IR-SAM.
Right, I'll get to green smoke first, shall I?
Thunder traffic, Kingston inbound 09 right, short final.
Okay, countermeasures set. Why do I feel so draggy? Oh, I got my air brake out. Okay, talk me onto target kill, so from green smoke as bullseye.
Roger. Just east of green smoke across the bay, there's a harbor. There's a small village there. Biggest concentration of those Humvees are in the easternmost densely populated areas. Now if you travel 2 miles east, more east, there's a IR-SAM. So start flares in and out of this.
Hold up. All I need to know is which way is east, so that's west.
Sorry about that, Mister. Wrong button. Alright, thank you. Cover Atlantic, nearest enemy contact. It's 140 to 8 miles. Range is 20 descending. Is he hot on Covenant? He's heading north. Copy. I've got barely any fuel, so I better kind of milk it back. Governor, Patrick, I think he's not an immediate threat. Recommend heading 30 towards Monterabas. 30 counting. Cover is 9920. Good now, Farp. Cap, you're in the wrong, Farp. You need to travel west, 22 miles.
Roger. Oh, right, okay. I was wondering why I couldn't see the Humvees. Oops. Butterfingers, Cap.
Sierra Stallion survey, Bravo 170, 10 miles.
You're on course 222.
Roger 170, 10 miles.
That green smoke, you can fly over that IR sound first.
Now 8 miles.
Roger, noted. Oh, we ain't doing so good.
I recommend going south, and your ingress is going to be over the green smoke. Take the first tube from the, on your right will be the water side.
Schematic on your nose, 3 miles back.
Oh, I can see bad guys coming in, and I'm awfully worried about it.
616, Bravo. No, I see Cap flashing over me. Hey, girl! And medium altitude. I'm not Echo Goes 1, set up coastline, Bravo, 20014 miles. Hot is altitude 806.
You keep an eye on that sand for Cap. I'm still on the targets. That's behind me, I can't see it.
Cal first, Bloodmark, I'm inbound with 4 times Mavericks. Where's the most target dense area?
It's the easternmost complex.
Now, fuel emergency and easternmost complex. Better bus.
There's 5 of them generally in the center.
Come on, baby.
There's 2 on the coast, just inside the road.
Come on, baby.
I'm going to have Cap.
I got you.
Come from green smoke.
I got you.
Green smoke towards those 2 targets.
Roger, I'm going to come in along the coast from the east. See how things go from there.
Okay, there's an IRC. Carrying stars, carrying material bound to Abbas, 2 miles east of this, so make sure your ingress is south.
This is east. 07 miles, over north and now getting,
Woo! Who did you shoot now, boy? Who did you shoot now? Fuck off.
So get south to north on your run. Cap, you're going to go west to east on your run.
Jesus, I'm dogfighting, man. Busy.
Cabanari, are you checking 03 left or 03 right?
Ah, come on, fight me. Air Force. Jesus Christ. I'm busy.
Hold on traffic, stop taking 03 right for landing.
Fucking bastard.
Let's go. Are you available for the bus? I've got 1 missile left and I haven't damaged, but yeah, go ahead, fantastic. I'm going to see contact Bravo 240, 10 miles. Angel 01%. 240. That's correct, 240, 10 miles. I'm ready because I've got radar. I'm going to have to launch at Mad Dog.
God damn it. I said god damn.
Still.
He's run AAA down.
So Cap's back on task. I got rid of him.
I think I recommend heading north near Sesbodies and Bagdadabas. So that's a majority of the is already magic up in dense north-south strip of
the buildings right next to the farm.
It's across the bay from the farm. You'll see a little harbor. To the east of that, there's a village. A road splitting the village. There are more of these vehicles on the eastern mark on behalf of that dense village. IR Sam is 2 miles east of that.
And enemy contact Bravo 180 miles.
Missile.
And Magic, cover now, native was down under boss. What do you do for the army? You always still cap? Or are we switching ground attack?
Missile.
Copy.
Shit, I got a dickhead on me.
Missile.
Yeah, I get it. Missile. Oh, bollocks!
Is that camp that just got shot down? Also, question, if you put a marker on the map where the densest set are,
get
do you reckon
it!
a cluster munition would be able to get a group?
Suck some, F-16.
Negative, there's spaced out of space.
They're within about 100 meters of each other, and it should be able to get out.
Get him.
Because my concern is if I come back with MAV, they won't be able to find them in 7 minutes. Nancy, last contact Bravo 170-269, Buildings 137.
Good hit. In the face.
I have this one.
Boom.
Now I'm going to rearm and try and get up as soon as possible.
Upper slash 2 those. Run.
They're BK-90s, so as long as they're within about 100 meters or so. The more precise, the better. Colonel, but it could be suspect vehicle. Recommend taking position. Start with the east coordinates.
East 55 55 48.
North
26 41 26.
Just the one coordinate or there?
Go Kingston.
Second coordinates east. Stand by.
Kill them all.
Second coordinate east. 55 55 55. 26 41 22.
Thank you.
Again, flares inbound and out.
Contacts are 806 and 70.
East of that, a mile.
Keep going! It's a perfectly serviceable airframe! Got like 2 minutes, blood, so just stage 3 there. You won't be coming back.
Yeah, about 40 kilometers out, stage 3. Let's see whether we can do this. Remember, we did start a little bit late.
Roger, you'd have to argue that point with him, though.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have to.
Come on, little maverick. You're just a good little maverick. You're a good little maverick. And you there need to go down. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Pop, pop. And your little friend here. Pop. And your little friend there.
20 kilometers. 15.
Get those babies off. Fighters are coming. They're coming. We've got no more cap left. Send. Send those bitches. Woohoo!
Cover bandits are in cold.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, I may have actually dropped off 4 on 1 set of coordinates.
You got a girlfriend in Kashim Island? Cause you got some clutter munitions coming for you.
Maybe that's enough.
Okay. Down they come, boys. Let me get nothing there to attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
And to cover, I'm showing a 14, my 200 for about 50.
We took down the houses, blood.
Yeah. Cover now, Magic, new contact. Bravo, number 543 miles.
All units cap.
7, gliding, single contact. Did I manage to get any or?
God knows. All units cap. Game is finished. Please get out because I don't want to be accused of cheating. And someone stay in to count the tanks dead. Oh, cheeky little bugger. Look at that. Okay, guys, that was really interesting, and I have no idea what happened. So, Topsis, can you just tell us roughly what happened, which objectives were completed, and who won the game or whatever?
Oh. Okay, so Redfor victory.
Yay.
They got 23 kills on target B.
Yay.
They did not kill the convoy, which means something nasty will happen to them next time. And the ships just had a lovely war on their own.
Excellent. Right. So well done, guys. Excellent work.
Squirrel objects.
What I'm going to do now, guys, we're going to go group by group, just to see exactly which group did what, say who your name, which group you are, which planes, and what happened to you.
Carrier north to the centre of the peninsula where we tanked, refueled, and then we're planning on engaging the Reds at long range with AMRAAMs. Then we realised very quickly that the F-18 radar does not work after the update. So we were down to BVR within visual range, and so we messed around. We mad dogged off all the 120s, which I'm sure you'll see on TAC view, just to get rid of them because we had 10 that we couldn't use. And then started closing to try and use the AIM-9Xs. I think we bagged a couple out over the Western Sea. I know Grump got 2. I ended up in a turn dogfight with, I think, Bear, and then managed to talk Grump in onto him, who took him out. Then we went to Raz, rearmed with as many 9Xs as we could carry. We did figure out we could use bore sight on the radar. That was the only mode we could have, so we were limited to 10-mile engagements. Heading north out of Raz, Grump had some kind of controlled flight into terrain.
Oops.
And
As I
we
I count that
were
as a kill, Mad Eyes.
engaged by Kingston, and we went defensive. I think he managed to get Frisco, and then I snuck round the mountains and engaged him and Fox 2'd him. And then we were just about to dance with Jeff, and then it was game over, and that was it for us.
Roger, next squad, please.
Tebro here. We was wondering on the deck how the blues were already on target, but then we tried to take off. I got up. Sane's catapult didn't work, so he had to reslot. And then once we were up, the radars didn't work. I think Sane pretty soon RTB'd after that. I went into a fight with someone, took a hit, landed in the mountains, didn't die, and decided to go play something else.
Roger. Next squad, please.
I'll let Dove speak on his own. Squirtle, basically, I had, since we respawned 200 miles southwest of Kasab, I just took a fuel tank and no weapons, ferried up to Raz with a Mach 2 ferry. It's really nice.
Yeah, it works well.
So I got there in about 5 minutes, and then got my weapons on. There was basically disarray on the front lines. Nobody was there, except there was some action with some helicopters. So I burned up, and I shot Maid Dragon with an AMRAM, which he then landed his helicopter, and then I shot Kelso Dev with 20mm, and so I took down 3 Ka-50s. Somehow, despite the damage, they all managed to actually land their helicopters, which was made me want to cut off my fingers slowly.
We're awesome. That's all.
Yes. Then I went back and landed, and rearmed and refilled again, and kind of just did a nice fight in the mountains. I think I killed an F-16 that was chasing me at one point, and then I got into a fight with Skill at the end, which I'll leave out the details. It was frustrating, but he got me. It turned into a gunfight or a Fox 2 fight. And, that was basically the end of my reign.
Watch out, next.
I did basically the same thing, but I was a little delayed. I didn't fire up like Squirtle did, but I got up a little bit later. Got Bean in the mountains in a JF. I got Skill in an F-14. Just caused disarray in your cap flight. I think I got a maneuver kill on cap, or was it disconnect? I don't know.
No, I just got shot down by Sam, I think.
I don't know. You went down while I was merged with you. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
And got taken down by the J-11.
Roger. Okay, very good. Next.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello.
No, hello.
Plymouth.
Okay. Plymouth. All right. 4 of us. We got up. Say again?
I think Elo had connection problems and he just disconnected.
All right. Well, Plymouth. We had a very long, ridiculous ferry flight, but you know what it is, had some good formation work. We got nearby, got some missiles off. Believe Mad Eyes and Ruby may have gotten shot down. I think I didn't see them on the scope after a while, and I think it was just me and Nightmare. I bagged 2 Jeffs myself, and probably my crowning achievement was evading Kingston's Phoenix on final. Apparently, it was about to crater into the runway as it was coming at me.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I didn't got down. I landed at Ras, but has to quit because of awful performance. And sorry.
Next.
Nightmare, Mad Eyes here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still fucking pissed that we got airborne after they were already striking the targets. There was just, how were we so much further from it than they were? I'm shutting up.
Yeah, right. We'll just say for our point, right as we were taking off, we were getting feed from red getting kills on blue ground forces. Like, I don't think any of blue cap had any time to respond before red was already on the strike. And that's it.
Roger. We'll keep pushing through now so we hear everyone's story.
Ghost Fox, I think you're it.
Sorry, I've just put myself on the wrong team because I couldn't see myself.
Reds, Aston, go.
Okay, it's Red's turn.
So Talon was flight lead of Aston 1, but I had a DCS issue just after I took off, so I had to respawn, and so I ended up flying separately from being Danny in cover. I went in 37,000 feet, tried to engage, got some missile warnings from some F-14s, turned around, beat one missile, thought I'd beaten the second one, and according to TACView, it flew past me and then killed me 15 seconds later. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think we may have found another wonderful DCS feature.
All right, next group.
All right, Beamer, we were a 3 flight of F-16s. We took off and ferried down to Lar. Seahorse kind of went up on his own because me and Bear were a little bit late getting started, which is no problem. Took off from Lar. I'll let Seahorse tell what he did in a second here because I don't really know. But me and Bear found a 2 or 3 flight of F-18s, went to engage them. I was chasing one of them cold, and I saw one of them kind of flank me on the left, but I just kind of yelled at it and tried to get the one cold. Died to, I think it was Crump. And then Bear, I don't know if he got a kill, but then he was hit by, took about 5 AMRAAMs to kill him, so good damage model.
Nice.
And then Seahorse, I'll let you say what you did.
So nothing really much to add. I took off, flew over to La as everyone else did, rearmed, then took off again. I got engaged over Kesham. 2 Phoenixes came within probably 3 millimeters of my side, so unlucky whoever that was. I apologize. And then flew over to Kasab. I shot an AMRAAM at someone. I'm not entirely sure that killed him because of the damage model problems, and then got taken out by a squirrel. But yeah, good mission, good fun.
Roger. Next.
Indigo.
Tell him how to speak with his mouth.
He's not here.
Next.
Chopsticks.
Okay. Merc, Chopsticks, J11. Ferried in front of the F-16s who overtook me. Then waited for them to refuel again. Then I refueled. Then I was just hovering around the Kesham area trying to protect Blood and the Harriers. And I eventually got an F-16 taken down in a turn fight.
Very good.
And then I ran out of fuel and landed on the road.
Very good.
RT group.
Next.
That's us.
So, you can do it, yeah.
We took off from wherever we were, 30,000 feet. Halfway there, I got a missile warning, looked at my HSD, it said 54A, and then I was done.
No, you only get a second, and that's it. Got to dodge quick.
I put a lot of energy on those missiles. They come in at Mach 4.
Yeah.
Roger. And did you die as well, Bull? I've forgotten.
He did, yeah.
Okay.
He had to leave it.
I carried on. I went and attacked Oman, had a fight with someone, but ran out of ammo. Landed, came back out, tried to attack the CAS area. As soon as I got jumped by Squiddle or someone, so got into a dogfight, and then we both exited the dogfight. Then went back to air to ground, and then got shot down by a SAM. Next group.
Kingston, use your words.
Mouth. Do you know how to use your mouth? Yeah, I know you know how to use your friggin' mouth, Kingston.
That lovely Phoenix I dodged a visit at the end.
We took off from wherever it was over. Ferried down to Lar, rearmed, refueled, took off. I think it was just a case of spamming Phoenixes initially to try and keep folk turned cold. That didn't seem to work, so we landed and rearmed again at Bandar Abbas. I don't know, Kingston lived longer than I did. I got into a fight with Squirtle who damaged my plane quite badly, so there was no radar, so I Fox 2'd him, then got killed by Dove, I think it was. And that was my game. I think Stokemaster was a bit separate from us because he stayed up when we landed initially.
Roger. Next group.
It's Enzo Ghost in the F5. I like my DCS missions, like my sex life.
Non-existent.
Over in 15 minutes and abandoned in the desert.
What a surprise. That doesn't sound like every mission for you.
It's slightly broken. Some days more than others.
I read the brief wrong, and thought I was attacking the convoy, not the ground target.
Twice
Went
you've
along
done
the road, completely missed it, and then took some damage to a Shirkler.
Next, is there any other groups left?
Helicopters.
Send.
Oh, blood.
Blood
Sorry.
Oh, there, blood, yeah, hiding down there.
Okay.
I'm up in the Vegan, surprise, surprise. So I took off with 4 Mavs, burned stage 3 straight to the target to try and sneak some kills in before Blue got their act again. Rippled off 4 Mavericks and then retreated to the FARP, so landed at the road base there. And the plan was to sit on the ground and wait to see how the war in the air went. It didn't seem like it was going amazingly well, and I think we lost all the helicopters and one of the Harriers, so it was pretty much me and T-Cypher who had to destroy the remainder of B. So I kept doing little sorties every time Blue looked like they're on the defensive, took off 4 Mavericks, landed before they got their act together again. And then finally at the end, when we had 7 minutes left, I quickly flew back, armed up with some BK-90s and obliterated something. I got 34 kills, though I think most of them were orphans.
Roger, Blood. Just so you know, Chopsticks was wrong. You did actually win the game. Last kill, 3, whatever, the time's dodgy obviously, but 3:42:11, Humvee destroyed by BK-90, the last Humvee. So it was the Vegan. Was the Vegan that won it for us? How about that? Right, before you guys start arguing about the mission setup and stuff, because I know you are, can you just very quickly, I forgot to record the beginning bit when you were talking about who won. Can you quickly tell me who won and what objectives were destroyed and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you forgot the helos.
Not B, Chopsticks. I'll do Chopsticks. Okay, fuck's sake. Helicopters, go.
Got murdered very early.
Excellent work.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to slice...
I got airborne with Mookie. Mookie took a hit from guns in his first run, got a single Humvee, and then I was just slinging in and out with Mavericks and basically just hammering anything I could get a chance at. Quite hard to see targets in the built-up area, in all honesty, and it was literally just me and Blood doing the killing. So yeah, it was quite a grueling mission to try and take out that many targets between 2 planes.
Okay, guys, that's that done. I'm going to go off and try and put that together. You guys can continue arguing. I'll see you guys later.